Hi, my name is Pia McAdams, and I'm currently filming a challenge which is called Transform Your Life in 15 Minutes. It's a 30-day challenge where every single morning I'm doing a live broadcast on Facebook, my Facebook fan page, where we're doing 5-minute exercises, one for the mind, one for the body, and one for the soul. I've already recorded separate videos, one for the body, showing you the yoga salutations that we're using, and I also did another video where I explained to you the meditation. Well, this video, I'm going to be explaining to you what attracted me to this book. This is the book that we're actually reading for the mind portion of the challenge. It's called Psycho Cybernetics, and it's by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. I just want to kind of briefly tell you what attracted me to this book. We have some similarities, me and Dr. Maltz. Now, I've never met him, obviously. Well, I should say obviously, but I've never met him. But he is actually a plastic surgeon. And what happened is throughout his practice, his years in practice, he was wondering, like, why was it that sometimes he would perform plastic surgery on some patients and they would be successful, like they'd be happy with the results and then, go on and lead productive, successful lives. Whereas other patients would be discontent, like they literally it would seem like as if he didn't do anything. Like he'd even show them before and after pictures, and although you can plainly see that there was changes, for some reason, they didn't see it. And if you think about it, it's like the same thing with that disease, anorexia, right? So if you know of anyone that suffers from the disease or seen movies or read anything about it, those people mentally in their mind, they have a picture of themselves as being fat, even though physically when you see them, they're skinny, sometimes, skin and bones. But in their mind, when they're looking at themselves in the mirror, they see themselves as being fat. Well, I too am a coach. My specialty is both in finance and in fitness, and particularly in the fitness, same thing would happen. Like I would have, set up a fitness program for my clients, and some of them would achieve the results and be happy with their progress, whereas some would, go through it and kind of struggle with it and wouldn't be happy, even though they've achieved the results. Let's say the goal was to lose, so many pounds or whatever. They would achieve that, but they still wouldn't be happy. Or likewise with my finance clientele, same thing. Let's say I put them on a budget for them to succeed in their goal of, handling their money, being more productive and efficient with their money. Some of them would, do well with the budget and go on to, achieve the goals that they set out for themselves, whereas some clients just wouldn't. And so again, this was kind of troubling me, and not just with my clients, sometimes with myself as well. Like, a lot of times I'm a goal setter, so I set my goals and I achieve goals. And then sometimes it will be harder than others. And we kind of attribute that to willpower, but I was like, it just can't be that, because I know I'm driven. I know I'd love to, once I set my mind out for something, if it's something I really want, then I go after it. But sometimes it would just be hard. So I was like, there has to be something that I'm missing. And like Dr. Maxwell, he thought the same thing, like there must be something going on, and it must be internally and in here. And so that's what attracted me to this particular book. Same reason why it attracted him is because of psychology. It's the study of the mind is what psychology means. And that's why he coined the term Psycho Cybernetics. And basically what this is that internally in our mind, we have a guidance system. This is pre-programmed, like when we're born, we have a guidance system that basically determines whether or not we're going to succeed in the things that we want to accomplish. And it's based upon our self-image. And that was the missing piece that I didn't realize. Like I knew that some people had a hard time, achieving their goals or struggling to achieve their goals, but I didn't realize it was because of an internal mechanism that's pre-programmed in us based upon our self-image. Now, let me just kind of explain. The internal guidance system is what's pre-programmed. We actually set the self-image, and that self-image is based upon our experiences, both the past, present experiences, particularly from our childhood, that we programmed in our brain. So if you think about when you were a child, if your parents, or let's say your mom said, you're going to turn out just like your dad, after just talking negatively about your dad, or you're going to turn out like your uncle, or your dad saying, saying something negative, you're fat, or whatever it could be. All those negative thoughts that we hear and are surrounded by are pre-programmed into our mental capacity, and then we come up with the self-image about what we think we should be. So that's why am really, really excited about this book that I'm reading in the challenge to transform your life in 15 minutes. I don't want to give it all away. So if you want to know more, please do join me on the challenge. I film it live on my Facebook page, which can be found at www.piamcadams. No, Pia R. McAdams. Okay, so wait a minute, I'm all confused here. My Facebook page can be found at www.facebook.com/Pia R. McAdams. Okay, I was giving you my website. But I film that live at 6 o'clock a.m. every single morning. So it's my hope that you join me there. And if for some reason, again, 6 o'clock a.m. in specific time, I live in Southern California. If you're not able to join it, because I know on the East Coast time, that's 9 o'clock, you're probably busy at work. Just understand that it is recorded, so you are able to catch the recording. And if you can't find them on my fan page, then I do list all the videos on my YouTube channel. And same thing, just go to YouTube and then just search for Pia McAdams. Don't get the R in there, just Pia McAdams. You should be able to find the listing. While you're there, guys, please do subscribe. So I hope to see you in my challenge tomorrow. Have a good day.